Welcome back to Sadler Up Nails. For this one, I'm going to show you how to do the classic writing in snow with some candy canes and a snowflake thumbnail. So I started off with Madame Glam's Peel Off Base Coat. I did not show me painting that. And then next I'm using Madame Glam's Royal Pink, which is a beautiful baby pink. However, it is a little bit of a finicky polish. The first coat looks very thin and the pigment doesn't seem very well distributed, but once you do the second coat, it really evens out nicely. So don't be discouraged by the first coat. I find with some of Madame Glam's like really light colors, the first coat doesn't always look great, but once you put down that second coat, you do get that beautiful full coverage. And if you'd like, you can use my code BeckyTK40 to get 40% off Madame Glam gel polishes, as long as they are not already on sale. Madame Glam does do a lot of amazing sales throughout the year, so unfortunately you cannot use my code with another sale, but if you happen to be shopping and there is not a sale going on, feel free to use my code to get 40% off. So this is the first coat, and like I said, it's looking a little weird. I am coming in with a little detail brush to get nice and tight to my cuticle. And then after I cure that, I'm just going to show you me doing the second coat only on my thumb. You can see here the second coat is nice and opaque, and we do not require a third coat. I find on natural nails, Madame Glam, you can get away with 2 coats. When I do press-on nails, I always do 3. That's because like the whole nail is clear, right? So now for the candy cane stripes, I'm going to use Viola, which is one of my favorite purples, lavender purple. Is this a lavender or a periwinkle? I don't know, but it is one of my favorite purples from Madame Glam. And what's great about Christmas nails is you don't have to stick to your typical red, green, and white. You can mix up the colors, you know, as long as you kind of do like the same sort of designs, like your candy cane stripes and your snowflakes and things like that. You know, have fun with playing around with different color combinations, just so that you kind of don't get bored like of the season if you're doing a lot of nails. I don't know, try to convince your customers maybe to switch it up, or just switch it up on yourself. That's what I like to do, so then, you know, you don't get bored with just seeing your typical red and green all over the place. Now for the other nail, I've made sure to change the direction of the stripes to just, you know, give it some more detail, some thought, I guess. I like to have the stripes going into each other. It's just all preference, guys. Do whatever you like to do. And I'm just using a really cheap striping brush. I really don't know the brand of it, but I do want to say that I definitely did cut some bristles off of it to make it like a really super thin line. So after I've cured the purple, I'm now going to come in with some glitter, because you need glitter on Christmas nails. So this is a flash glitter. It's called Rockin' It, or a reflective glitter. It reflects in basically your camera flash, so LED light. And I'm just going to paint stripes with that alongside the purple. Now, I found this to be a little bit sheer, more sheer than I wanted it to be. But then afterwards, like, it kind of looked pretty cool, actually, because that you could like really see the pink through the glitter, if you know what I mean. I ended up liking it better in the end. So yeah, I added these, and then after I cured that, I'm going to top coat these 2 nails before I do the writing in the snow. I am using Madame Glam's No Wipe top coat to top coat these two. And the reason I'm top coating these before I do the writing in the snow is because I don't want any of the snow, aka acrylic powder, to get onto the dispersion layer of the other two nails. So I'm just gonna get them nice and sealed and top coated and finished. And then now for the snow, you're going to use clear acrylic powder. I'm using Ugly Duckling's clear acrylic, but any brand will work. And I'm going to put a few scoops of that into this little jar that I have. Now I am making quite a bit of it because I figure I'll probably be using this for more nail art. So I'm making a lot, but you can just make yourself enough for the design or the nail set that you're doing. Now I am going to add some glitter to the acrylic so that the snow has a little bit of sparkle to it. And this is glitter by Moyra, and I will have in the description the exact color of glitter that this is. And so I'm just adding it to the acrylic powder, and then I'm going to stir it together with my cuticle pusher. So we're just getting it all nice and mixed in. And you really don't need too much of the glitter because we just want to have like a little bit of like a glistening on the snow. You can see here, it's just like a tiny bit of sparkle. So that's just a little added touch. Now to get ready for the next part, we need some sort of stick or something to be able to write in the snow. And we're going to use white gel polish to put down first. I'm using my Ugly Ducklings white. Now, you don't need to use white polish. You can use top coat and white acrylic powder. Okay, I have another video of footprints in snow where I do the footprints with white acrylic powder instead of clear. So that is why in that video I used top coat instead of painting the nails white first. So clean up anything you've gotten on the skin first because you don't want to be curing the acrylic powder onto your skin. And then we're going to pour the mixture we made onto the wet white gel polish. You're not going to cure anything yet. I'm doing both nails at the same time. If you are not confident, just do one nail at a time, cure, then like do the next nail. Okay, so pour on the acrylic powder. Now we're not curing yet. Get a nice even coat of that. Tap off any excess. And then I'm coming in with my orange wood stick to do my writing in the snow. And I just want to say, this is not easy. I know it looks easy. I make things look easy, but I had to wipe these off a couple times and redo the writing. So if you do mess up, you can just take some isopropyl alcohol and a wipe it all off, and then start again with the white polish and then the acrylic powder. Yeah, so just a little thing there. Like, I had to do both nails twice because I messed up. The snow is the hardest part. It's so hard to fit the word snow diagonally on a tiny nail. Another tip is to wipe, if you get any acrylic powder like stuck on the tip of the orange wood stick when you're writing, like wipe it off in between, and then it helps you not get so much like bulk, I guess, around the letters. But I mean, that's kind of the effect you're looking for with writing in the snow. You want it to look like actual writing in snow. Before you cure the nails, you can also kind of like press down a little bit on like spots that are really lifted and too bulky if that's going to bother you. They also kind of, you can chip them off easily too once it's cured if there's like, you know, spots sticking up that bother you. Otherwise, like if things like that bother you, don't do nails like this. If texture on nails bothers you, don't do textured nails. That's all I have to say. Next, my thumb, I'm doing that typical easy dotted snowflake If you watched my last video, you know why I do them. They're easy and they're symmetrical. That's seriously, that's the only reason. Yeah, so connect the dots, simple, simple. And then once I've connected all the dots, I'm going to use the same mixture that I made for the writing in the snow, and I'm going to sprinkle that over top and make a nice little textured glittery snowflake. So here's what we're doing. We're going to just scoop up some more of that mixture we made. It was a good thing I made as much as I did, because with how much I had to redo the other nails, I ended up using almost all of it. So after you've done that, you're going to cure it. Then after you've cured it, brush off all the excess acrylic, and then the nail set is finished. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this one. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I've got more to come. Thanks. Bye.